We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Next for the Tigers, Junior Avery.
For the sprint, try and find a way to get healthy but not lose focus.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count. Home run number 5 on the year.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
Our final line score tonight. First for the big.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Striding away. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what alone.
Batting second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side.
And he's into second. His first cuts here. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there. Ready for another. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Marte. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on. So back to. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte's after it. He can't get there as it falls in. And both runners will score and finish. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now batting.
Come on now, what time? Let's fly.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw won't get him. Stepping in.
Nathan, now you're still fighting in extra innings, but the fact is the game is tied and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the late opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And he is out at the plate, taking a chance. The lineup flips over and digging in. Junior from the stretch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Rosario, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And there he goes towards second. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the
late innings for them to implore the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager, and it paid off.
Rosario coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from third claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Into the box now. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double for him here in the third. The pause and the 0-2. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. Gone! Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So striding. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Kepler. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Aaron at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score.
Back-to-back double.
Carter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively.
Detroit led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Zach Godley earns his first. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Detroit Tigers.
Digging well as I do. In this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ball game is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Cleveland Indians took the lead. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good match. At the plate, Junior Avery, and
It's only a two-game series.
This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That was a good at bat. Nice.
So digging in now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third. The Tribe took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Tristan McKenzie gets. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. Stepping into the box, Junior Avery. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
The Oakland A's took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jesus. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Now the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Avery will drift over to his left a few steps as he won the final. The Oakland A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead. Here, Avery, he's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and
Two-out lightning might ensue by one check swing holding up.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Stewart rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. Too late, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got it.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show.
Just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Standing in. Ready with another two-strike offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throw comes in, inning run at second. However, the double play in order here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. Notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
When you walk up to the plate,
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Striding in, as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday.
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
that pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and
Looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed. Ready to go right here.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the at the plate. Junior Avery, he singled. Hard liner toward short, and this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. Ball game. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daniel Norris. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good match. Digging into to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Coming to the plate.
Right here, that ball was at his eyes.
Liner toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And a relay to the plate, and not in time.
Pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags.
Tampa Bay Rays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brendan McKay gets